folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. Today we've got another video. I have several of these different knives, different models and such, and some will be in future videos because they need a little bit of cleaning. So this one looks like an old timer, right? Well, it's very similar, almost identical. This one is the MM8 Master Mechanic number 8, which is like a Schrade old timer 8 Alt T. Same thing, just got a Master Mechanic shield on it. It's not in bad shape. It just needs to be cleaned and put a little edge on it, but we'll get to that here in a minute. But from what I know about these were made back in the early mid 80s, maybe earlier than that, but from what research that I have gotten, like a lot of my books don't really have it in there, which is kind of odd, but they don't have it in there. I had to go to different blade forums and such, so I'm taking their word for it. A lot of people, there's a lot of know-it-alls out there, and like I say, I have nothing to back it up, but I kind of took bits and pieces of different forums and kind of merged it together and established my own analytics of information continuity. And I developed the census on that. It was just a special edition. It's basically the same thing as old timer 8 Alt T, one of the large Stockman, 3-blade Stockman. This one does not have, for the sheep foot, it does not have the serrated. I know those were kind of rare. I have one of those, and it does need cleaning. That will be probably in a future video at some point, but basically this blade is serrated, and it almost looks a little longer too, which I don't know, I have to do a comparison, but this one is the standard one. And like I said, it just needs good cleaning. But from what I know is Schrade old timer basically made it for the True Value company. And it's like one of their additional or special edition, whatever, line of knives. And that's why they look like this. But I also read that there's a possibility that some of these, maybe not this particular model, but other of the Master Mechanic models that mirror the old timer by Schrade, was made by Camillus. And but I don't know. Like I said, there's misinformation, there's mismatched information. That is a possibility. Camillus, I know, did make several other knives for other knife companies for whatever reason. I don't know if they thought it may be cheaper to pawn it off on them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have all that much research on it. I just know that's what I got so far. So if y'all feel free, if you know, feel free to drop in the comment section. You don't have to direct it toward me. Just put it for the group, and I'm sure other people will chime in, and just like on these blade forums. So feel free to put it in there if you know shadow of doubt. And if you do know the answer, please enlighten the group, if you can, where we can find this information at, so others can actually go and read and pull that information. So it's not just a word of mouth thing. I know a lot of the knife channels and stuff, people like to chime in, this was made by this day. Okay. However, I live in Missouri and it's a show me state. So please feel free to drop a link or tell us where to find this information if you do provide the information. I would be greatly appreciative. I know others would like to receive the same information. So that would be awesome. But let's get to the video, and we'll do this good old cleaning. Y'all stay tuned. Hey, real quick, I just want to get y'all, give y'all a close-up of this knife. There it is right there, Master Mechanic, all in its glory. There's the blade, MM8 USA. That's what it looks like. There's the main blade. There's sheep foot style blade. And there's the spade style blade of some sort. I know there's different version of this, what we identify as a spade blade. Well, let's look on here on the chart right here. That NAF so kindly provided for me. There's the different grinds. There's a flat, Scandi, hollow grind, cool, convex, compound, chisel. They all serve their different purposes, right? But that's not what we're here for. Let's look at the, let's see if it's even on here. There's spear point, dagger, recurve, Persian, modified, Warncliffe, sheep's foot, clip point, drop point. I ain't even see spade blade on here. Interesting. But it's almost kind of like that spear point, but I'm assuming that's it's their spade blade. But yeah, there's the little sheep foot. There's your clip point right there. So yeah, it's got pretty good snap. I know in theory, it should increase its snap when I clean it. So, but you can look down in there. Oh, some old pocket lint. Let's get some good light, if I can get some light in here. Well, y'all get the gist. Y'all see it's dirty. Like I said, I haven't touched it. This came in a box of knives that I purchased a while back. And yeah, we're going to clean it up. Well, I did use the wire wheel on some of this. I just didn't add it in the video. Got pretty clean. It's got almost like a birthmark. It's some kind of stain. I took sandpaper to it. I I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and keep grinding on it. It's not rust, it's just something else. But either way, I might come back later for something else, but I sandpapered the crap out of it. Turned out pretty good, so, but y'all know what time it is, right? Never dull time. I wish I'd had stock in this, especially when the knife frenzy kicked off. So, a little bit too much, but I'm gonna reuse this. I'm just gonna go back in the deal. So, clean it up, help get some of the residue off, whatever's left over. Grinding, polishing. Let me try something else with that. I got this Never Dull. Never Dull does pretty good stuff. It don't take much, folks. Just a little bit of Never Dull Flitz. Have to be careful. This does have somewhat of an edge. It's got enough edge to cut you. So just got to massage this in. Just be careful. And then let it dry for a little bit, and you come back. It's just how I do it. Y'all can do the way you want to do it, or the way other channels, how they want to do it. Different. I always go back to it. I'm gonna get a T-shirt y'all made. I'm gonna try to get my wife. She's got one of those Cricut machines. She can do all kinds of stuff with it. I think I'm gonna get her to make some T-shirts. I definitely want to get her to make some T-shirts of our logo, but if she can figure that out. But I know letters and stuff would be super easy. I want to get it to say different strokes for different folks. Of course, some dirty-minded person will take it another way, but that's really honestly ain't the intent. But just FYI for y'all. But y'all do how y'all like it. I'm doing it how I like it. I did get different ideas, but I already knew how to do all this. I just, it's nothing wrong getting different ideas from other people, and you tweak it a little bit and make it your own. It's just part of it's life, But just massaging this in, folks. That's it. And then we'll let it do what it's going to do. And I'll come back and get the excess off, and then I'll come back with a polishing rag. Clean it up. So when y'all buffing or anything, I really don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, but FYI, be careful with this Delrin, not Derlin or Darlin. I guess you could say it if you want to, but I've been corrected, and it's pronounced Delrin. So this Delrin is actually pretty soft stuff, but I think it is a little forgiving, and that's why they use it, and it was cheap. It's pretty durable, it's been cut to give a little grip, which this one does all right. This probably was carried some. What it was designed to do was to be carried, So I'm going to take this other rag, this is my dirty rag, get the excess off. And I got plenty of them. They're not super expensive, but it's like, why waste? You know what I'm saying? Why waste something? Right? Okay, polishing up. I could go back over on the buffer, but I don't really need to. Just got to be careful. Like I said, when I was going back to what I originally said, Delrin, you got to be careful. You can put that low-speed Dremel wire. Honestly, I found to where I can get the brass wire wheels in low speed, and brass is a little bit softer than the steel, and I feel like it does a better job without getting too close and burning the Delrin. So you got to watch that. And here too, I go slow speed when I'm polishing back here. I don't bear down on it so it don't touch this Delrin on the shoulders back here on the scale. So that's just me. That's what, just got to be careful. Got to be careful. Definitely got a little bit more snap than what it did before. Polish it up. Shining pretty good. Alrighty, folks. Here she is. Pretty dang clean. There's a comparison right here. Got it snapped back. It already had a little bit of snap. Of course, still got residue where it pivots. It's one of those things you just got to go back here once in a while and just wipe it off. But like I said, it's a pretty old knife. I am going to put an edge on it, but I won't put it in this video. Y'all didn't see me do it before. But I will, before I just put my stamp of approval of done, I'm going to put an edge on it. But like I said, I'm not going to film it. I may do another knife like that. Y'all see in the future, but for right now, I'm not. But here real quick, here's some other. This is a earlier one. It's got the strike match pull on the main clip point blade. This is an earlier old timer. It's got the serrated wadding on the stamp there, old timer. Yeah, this is a. Should have it on somewhere else. Oh, it's on the back side of here. Hold on a second. Yep, there you go. 8 Alt T. Lord Stockman, 8 Alt T. Master Mechanic. MM8, Master Mechanic number 8. There you are. There's this comparison. I'll throw in a couple curveballs. There's another Master Mechanic. This one needs to be cleaned, of course, in the near future. It's pretty dirty. I found this in an old antique store. Got it for like $10. This is the MM8 Master Mechanic 89. It's got the sheep foot. It's got the serrated blade on it. I have not come across these in a while. I know I reached out a couple channels and they're like, yeah, man, I've seen them, but never seen one in person. So, but yeah, there's that one. And then here, Serrated USA. This is the 88 OT. Look at it. Got the serrated sheep foot. I found this one in a pawn shop. I think I paid $15 for it. It needs to be cleaned as well. But there's your pretty dang similar, y'all. Spade blade. That's a good looking spade blade. Well, they just both need to be clean. You can see it right there. Just want to show y'all that. Some of y'all I'm sure y'all have seen these before. If you haven't, well, here you go. I just know these are fairly rare from what I was told from people that know more about knives than I do. Some of y'all may disagree out there, and that's understandable, but I'm just stating what was told to me. But they definitely need to be cleaned and edges put back on them and get some of that snap back. Like I said, it's just crud. It's rust and crud all up in here. Y'all can see up in there. They will be getting cleaned in the future at some point. There's only so much time in the day, as y'all all know, but yeah. But this is the one I cleaned up. I think it done a pretty good job. Like I said, it's all clean in here. I'm going to put an edge on it here in a little bit. And like I said, it's sharp enough now it'll cut you. But it's not paper shredding sharp yet. So I got to put a little love on it. But once I do that, it'll be ready to get put up. So there y'all go. Real quick. So this is that Schrade 88 Alt T. Look at the back of here. See how thick brass liners are with the blades, the back springs. You'll see that. You'll check out this. This is the MM8. Check it out. Pretty close to the same, right? You'll see the brass liners, everything fairly. I mean, of course, these are both dirty. Don't mind that. Okay. All right, let's look at the 8 Alt T right here. It's an older one. One that probably from the 70s, maybe early 70s. I don't know. Have to look. There's a Tang stamp right there. Look at that. Like I said, look at the liner. Now look at the one I just cleaned. This is the Master Mechanic. This one that feels heavier. Look right there. You'll see the comparison. Springs pretty much look the same, but the brass liners look thicker. This side right here looks like it's double brass lined. Pretty sure it is. I'm not sure if that's a factory defect or that's just how they did them, because I don't have another one to compare to. But like I said, this is the Master Mechanic. Yeah, y'all look at that. It definitely feels a little heavier. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see y'all back again in another video. Y'all definitely tune in. If you, like I said, if you are new to the channel, there's 200 something plus videos. Some are better than others, and some are different topics. Some are different types of knives and other stuff. So feel free to dabble in some of those if you got time. But hey, thank you, and like I said, hopefully we can do some cool things in the future. And we'll see what happens. But I got a few ideas of some other stuff coming. So, and I already told you about the 152 OT. So got a project for that one. That one's definitely coming here in the very near. So, but y'all take care, and hey, stay vigilant, stay positive, stay motivated in this crazy world. Y'all take care.